What is up, guys? It is your boy Directsun here, bringing you back another video, and today we are going to be doing week 9 of the NFL. I'm going to be breaking down the entire day slate, so coming from the 1 o'clocks and the 4 o'clocks. I did NBA yesterday on the 3-game slate, and today I'm going to be focusing on NFL and my value picks I'm going to be giving you, and my top plays. So if you are just finding me, or just clicked on my video to see how my plays are, I am Directsun. I do daily fantasy sports now. I do football and basketball, and I'm going to pop up some on the screen of my winnings, so you know that I'm a reliable source and that you can trust some of my opinions on what I give you. I do research before I give out the picks. I don't do the research on the screen, but I do my own research to give you guys the most value picks and the top guys that are going to hit on your in your lineups. So let's get started into this video. If you guys could, at the end of this video, if you find any value from it, go and subscribe. I am going to be posting a lot, and if you guys have your post notifications, you'll get the videos so you can watch them and get them into your lineups as soon as possible. That's more for NBA. So let's get to my first pick. And my first pick, not many people will agree with this coming from the team that he's coming from, but it is going to be Ryan Fitzpatrick. If Ryan Fitzpatrick does draw the start, which he should, versus Miami, he's going against the New York Jets secondary, who's just not good at all. They've also traded away some key players on that defense. They have a lot of injuries, Mosley being injured, and Ryan Fitzpatrick is kind of a low-key guy to get an offense really going. I've been watching a lot of his games and being able to go into his stats, and I know this guy from before. This guy can push you up 24 points to 30 points in a hurry. He does have offensive players to do it. Preston Williams, which we'll get to, Devontae Parker. I feel like he can just go off versus a New York Jets team, especially at home, and Ryan Fitzpatrick can really do it. He can also run it with the legs and get in the end zone with his legs. So I think Ryan Fitzpatrick is a great value play at 4,800. I feel like he can pay off that price tag very easily and can be one of the top plays on the slate. He could be a slate breaker for his price. So the next player we're going to be going to, just to get some correlation, is Preston Williams for 4,200. This kid has just been really good. He hasn't really showed it. He hasn't really had his ceiling game yet. That's why I feel like going against the New York Jets secondary, he's going to be able to get it done. Preston Williams just gets peppered with targets. You can check his game logs: 7 targets, 8, 6, 7. This kid just gets filled. To 1 point, he got 12 targets. I think he's a really good player. I just don't he hasn't shown it. 8 points, 13 points, 5 points, 8 points. He hasn't showed it yet, but I feel like he's gonna get some nice matchup versus the Jets. So I think he's gonna be able to finally have his ceiling game that we've all been waiting for, and Preston Williams get that nice correlation with Ryan Fitzpatrick. I think that he's a great play and that he's one of the best value plays on this slate. So another player that I'm going to go with is Jalen Samuel from the Pittsburgh Steelers. So Jalen Samuel is a running back. James Conner just got injured this Thursday, so we'll check on his status, but it doesn't look like he's going to play. If he doesn't play, Jalen Samuels is in your lineup for sure. This kid can really play, especially behind James Conner. James Conner and Samuels were in the same game, and Jalen Samuels was able to put up 23.54 points versus Cincinnati Bengals, just on 10 attempts, but they do this thing where they just shuffle pass it to the RB, where it counts as a reception. So he racked up 8 receptions for 57 yards, and he can always go for a TD. So Jalen Samuels should be in your lineup, and only at 4,000, he's going to get the consistency of what James Conner got. If James Conner is out, I think Jalen Samuels is a smash play at 4,000, and he's shows is questionable, but he is going to suit up for the game, so I wouldn't be any concerned about his injury. I think that he's in just a great spot. So now I'm shifting from my value plays to my top plays that are going to they're mostly expensive on the salary, but I feel like they are going to be they're going to pay off their salary and going to be in the winning lineup for the slate. So the first person I'm going to go with is Odell Beckham Jr. Yes, I'm going with Odell Beckham Jr. because I feel like he just hasn't been himself this season, especially going against the Patriots last week, one of the best defenses in the league. He's going against Denver. I know Denver might be a tough matchup, but Jarvis Landry got injured. It doesn't. He might play, so keep your eye on the injuries. Once again, I don't have the injuries. You're just gonna have to wait for them. And but if Jarvis Landry doesn't play, Odell Beckham just becomes a great play. Odell Beckham is going to be covered by Harris, I think, but I feel OBJ is due for a big game, especially since this Cleveland offense has just not been in sync the whole entire year. I feel like OBJ can have his finally as his ceiling game once again, since he went off versus the Jets on a Thursday nighter. So I really think this is the smash spot for OBJ, and I feel like he's going to go low owned. Not people are going to be on him, so I feel like he's going to be a great play. He does get a lot of targets. He's the #1 option on the team, so I feel like he's just going to be a really good play. Based on the information and that I got from the Cleveland and Denver game. So the next smash pots play, like I think he's going to be highly owned, but you're just going to have to eat the chalk, is going to be Le'Veon Bell, of course. He's going against a Miami team that's given up the most rushing yards on the ground. They're really brutal against the run, for even though the Jets have been slumping, and I know they've been slumping and Bell's been slumping, hasn't been doing the Bell hasn't had Bell-like numbers, but I feel like this is a spot where he just gets going in the passing game and in the running game. He's just gonna have it all, especially for only his price has gone up because he's going against Miami, but even 7,700 is not even that big of a price tag for this type of production, especially when you have a lot of people in the slate like Christian McCaffrey at 10,000, and you have Dalvin Cook for 9,500. So you really want to find value for top play. Le'Veon Bell's your guy, and I feel like he's just an absolute smash spot to go over for 100 yards and get that 6 catches for 50 yards type day with a couple touchdowns. I feel like he is going to be a great play on the slate. Another person that I do have a lot, like my play that's going to be low-key, no one's going to have him, I just want to say this out to you guys, is going to be Taylor Gabriel. Taylor Gabriel, man, nobody's going to be on this kid in this slate, and he's just going to go have a big game. Philly's been so bad versus secondary. They versus the Bills last week, and people kind of got off of how bad Philly's defense actually is. And people are probably going to go, oh, since Philly's defense is so good, Allen Robinson should be the play. No, Taylor Gabriel's the play. They're going to focus more on Allen Robinson, of course, the Philly defense, and he's probably going to draw double teams. And Jalen Mills is probably going to be on him for most of the time. So Taylor Gabriel becomes the #1 option on that team, and I feel like he can just go on for a huge game. He's done it before, right here versus Denver, versus Washington, 32 points, 3 TDs, so that's his ceiling, and I feel like he can reach somewhere in the mid-20s, especially in this game. Philly's defense is really trash, and the speedster Taylor Gabriel can use that speed to get in the end zone and just uses the deep threat on this team. And I feel like he can have a really good game, so I'd plug him to the lineup as well. So this is going to be the end of the video, guys. Please go and subscribe if you find any value from this play. I hope to do more of this content in the NFL and NBA, so keep your eyes posted on that. So these are my value plays and top plays that I'm going to be playing this Sunday. Please leave in the comments what you think is the top value play, or have any questions for me of how I should maybe do my videos, because I'm just getting back onto this, so I don't know how exactly I want to keep on doing the format. But just let me know if you guys want this to be in an Excel spreadsheet with more information. Just let me know instead of doing it on Draftkings. I feel like this is a better way for you guys to understand the prices and the players that I'm going to be picking. So just let me know in the comments down below if you guys think if I should do it differently and what your top value plays are, and I'll get back to you saying what I think too. So that's going to be the end of it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.